Hello everybody, Steve here with another video. And if you hear some background noise, that's only because I am recording outside today. I'm in the park. Parks are now open in New York, so I'm enjoying some of it. But I just want to leave you with a quick thought today. In light of what's been going on in the past couple of months in our country, and around the world for that matter, I had this thought, and the thought is that any cause or movement we undertake, no matter how seemingly good it is, unless it is fortified and grounded in God's purpose and purposes for our lives, both individually and collectively, that movement, that situation will inevitably lead to death and suffering. And that's just how it is. That's how it's been in history. And we can easily tell this by simply looking at the fruit of a movement or a rebellion. As we can see plainly, many of the movements and rebellions throughout history have led to the untold death and suffering of millions and millions of people. At the same time, those movements which were based on Christian principles and biblical principles has stood the test of time, and is only to the extent that we continue to follow those, I'll call them Judeo-Christian principles. As long as we continue to follow those, then our success, our blessings, our good fortune will continue. But the moment that we relinquish those biblical principles, we are saying that we no longer need God. We are saying that I, as a man, know better than God, or we as a people know better than God. And whenever that happens to a society, what always inevitably happens is that society begins to decay, and it begins to fall, and it begins to basically go down the tubes through the power of man-centered thinking. Now, in the next video, maybe I'll try to give you some examples of this, but I just wanted to look at it from a high level. And if you are a student of history, you'll be able to plug in any revolution, any movement, whatever you want to call it, and see what the lasting results of that movement were. Was there death and destruction and just decay? Or was the movement uplifted by biblical principles and Christian people who believed and held on to what God had told them? So that's just my short my short video for today. This was my thought as I was walking this morning. And God bless you. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd like to hear back from you, get some feedback on what we're doing. And we'll continue to bring you content that is relevant, that promotes common sense, and of course upholds the faith and the biblical principles of Christianity. Thank you. God bless you. See you next time.